Today we have with us Justin Franzen from Sharp Landscaping in Liberty, Missouri. Justin, I'm Steve Jones.
Nice to meet you.
And I want to thank you for coming in. Some people have been a little nervous about coming in for a quick interview, but you know what? We really want to reach out and talk to guys like yourself that are involved in the industry. I want to hear what you have to say about the business that we're working in and the market, where it's going, and where you think you as a person in the company you're working with is also going to go.
Okay.
All right. So, Sharp Landscaping, how long have, you're a crew chief, so you call yourself a supervisor, a foreman?
It's pretty much a foreman.
Foreman job?
Yeah, I look over the hardscape crew. I'm in charge of the hardscape in our company.
Okay, and the scope of your business, the overall business is landscaping and hardscaping?
Yes. We do we do trim maintenance, we do lighting, a lot of the brick pavers and walls. We are starting to get into irrigation. We haven't really got into that far, but we're working on that right now.
Okay, okay. And how many years have you been in business?
They've been in business 11 years. I've been with them 4 years.
Okay. And you came to them specifically for the hardscape side of it?
Yes. I worked up I'm originally from Iowa, and I worked up there for 5 years at a landscape place up in Iowa. And I come down with experience, so I just come down in there. And
so, okay, great. So you basically helped them launch their hardscapes?
Yes. Helped them out, yes.
Great, great. Now, with supervising the crews and teaching them what you know and training them in, do you find that, what have you used? I mean, I know ICPI has some certification courses, and some of the manufacturers have education and stuff. What have you done to help your people, your crew, to do better?
We do a lot of training. We try to go to different seminars. Some like Versalock, they have seminar we can go to. There's different Pavestone, they have different seminars that we go to. We come here to learn, see what we can learn here, and then I take everything back to our business and kind of show them out what's going on.
Have you ever heard of the School for Advanced Segmental Paving?
No, not till today. I talked to a guy over here in Pave Tech, and they were telling me there's classes that we can be going to learning more about how to lay a proper base.
Well, proper base and showing techniques for you to be efficient and stuff. I think it's one of the things we want to focus on. We're not focused on products so much, we're focused on technique and efficiencies and how to apply those so a guy can do better.
Right, I understand.
And it sounds like your business, your part of the business in hardscapes is growing with the company?
Yes.
And so what's your growth? What portion or percentage of the business that your company does is now hardscapes?
Right now we've been doing a lot more hardscape. If I had to guess, I would say 50% of it is hardscape. We do a lot more hardscape than softscape and lighting and that kind of stuff. We are really growing. We're reaching out. We're not just staying in Liberty. We used to be in Liberty now we are growing to Kansas City area, over in Kansas area. It's just kind of a growing opportunity.
Well, that's huge. That's wonderful. It's always good to hear, especially with a company just coming into it, to see the growth that they're getting out of it.
Right.
That's great. And how many people from the company at the show?
We have 2 people here out of 7 of us.
Okay.
That came to the show. We come to learn, and then we're going to bring everything back what we learned to our business.
Okay, excellent. What would you like to see different or changed or added to the programming that we have here at Green Industries Expo, Hardscape North America, that would be beneficial to you?
Well, I like a lot more hands-on stuff, because I learn better showing me, getting in there and doing it. A lot of it, this just going, listen to the seminars, it doesn't really I don't get a lot out of it. I get a lot of it when I'm hands-on, they're kind of showing me what to do, get in there and be active with the material. Okay, great. So you've liked the area over here where we got a lot of stuff to play with? Yes, that's great. I love it. Yeah. Should have been here to help us set up, though. Oh, it would have been fun. At least it was sunny those 3 days. You know? Oh yeah, then we come to the show and it's cloudy, huh? There you go. And cold. So, where do you see the hardscape part of the business that you're working with to growing? Where do you see it changing or evolving in the future? I'm hoping that we get bigger, that we can have more than one crew. Right now we just have one crew, which is my crew, and I'm always there, and there's a couple guys that work with me. We're a real small company. We're trying to grow out and get a little bit bigger. I think that's our future, is to get bigger and maybe have a couple crews instead of just one crew. Okay. Out there. Understood. And
But let's go back to a question that was part of a multiple question I just gave you. Growth. What part of the hardscapes do you see, growing faster than another or different? Maybe.
I see more walls growing than patios, just because there's a lot more people with the way they're building these houses. They're building them in mountains and stuff. So I see more walls going up than patios.
So giving them more usable footage out the backside of the house by putting up a wall.
Right. Correct.
Sure. What about the materials you work with? Do you work with natural stone?
We do natural stone. We do Versalock, Celtic wall. If I had to do it, I'd do the Versalock wall and the Celtic wall any day. The natural stone I'm not the best at, but we can do it. We have many people that know how to do it in our company.
Okay. What about do you work with clay brick pavers in addition to the concrete pavers?
Yes, we do. The clay pavers, to me, are a little more trickier to lay than pavers because they chip so easy. Sawing them is a hard part because you got to use a special blade. We've tried the other blades and it just makes them dull so quick.
Yep. Well, that has to do with dressing them. Once you want to keep a piece of concrete around and dress the blade once in a while,
okay.
It cleans it up.
Right.
You want to wear away that the bound matrix so that you can expose the blades again. So you can use the same blade, just have a chunk of concrete nearby and run it through the blade.
That's good information to learn.
So. Well, listen, I really do appreciate you stopping by for the interview. We're going to go ahead and plan to post this up in the next couple of weeks. And again, best of luck with your business and the growth. And
alrighty, thank you.
Thanks very much.
You bet.